Hi everyone, Darren Hunter here with Deniz Yusuf. Today we're talking about generating more rent roll leads by going to new home land package developer locations. So, Dennis, this is typically, particularly with what's happening in Australia in the next several years, where the government has planned to grow anywhere 1.3 or I think it was 1.5 million new
Yeah,
homes. This is a big strategy that people really need to take a hold of, and not just beginning property management business from buildings that have been occupied previously. So, Dennis, again, why is this strategy really, really important to the overall mix of growing the rent roll?
well, one of the great things about this, Darren, that I want to also add to it. Well, firstly, a lot of investors don't buy second-hand homes, right? We've got lots of strategies for BDMs and property managers to attend home opens and watch those inquiries coming through in auctions. But some investors buy brand new properties, and there are agents that companies that are specifically selling properties that are ideal for investors.
Yeah.
So we need to again ensure that we are putting ourselves in a position where any potential investor, any lead is coming into your community, we want to be there.
And I'm just going to add, everyone, of course, these are highly attractive to real serious property investors because
Yep.
in Australia, they get the best tax depreciation, the best tax write offs that is available. So for negative gearing and all of that stuff, it's just because the government wants people buying new homes and lots of them. And so therefore, they've made them the most attractive for property investors in regards to tax breaks. So Dennis, let's
That's
talk.
right. Hold on, Darren. I need to add the key to this one, right? Property management only. This one is primed for property management only as well. So I'll leave it
Okay,
with that. And
there you go.
yeah, I'll leave it with that for now. But this one is great for those PM only people.
Yeah, absolutely, it would. And so if you're struggling to work out how do I grow my rent roll when I don't have salespeople, well, this is a really good strategy for you. So let's just go through four simple steps. So step one, Dennis, is really going to an identified show home and meeting
Display
the
village.
salesperson.
Yeah, well, so the display home, or it could be sometimes, Darren, there's particular investor builds where they only have one property, right? It's one property where people can come through and view the property and have a look. Or there's a display village where you've got various builders that are part of a village. It could be a whole street of properties. You need to go and meet every single person that's normally the office is set up in the garage and that's where people will walk through. That person is a sales agent for that home, right? So if you're PM only, that you've now got access to a sales agent selling a home to a potential investor. So you need to go and introduce yourself to that particular person, let them know who you are and how you can help them. So it's identifying you're there to help them speed up the process of selling that particular property or the build, should we say.
So if you haven't already identified it, what Dennis is talking about, this is a strategic alliance, a referral partner. All right. And
Yep.
it doesn't matter if you've got a property management only business or you're working in a traditional model with sales and property management. These are people that you want to be rubbing shoulders with. And I bet, Dennis, you could go to any show home and talk to any real estate salesperson, and most of them will say they do not have relationships with a property management department, just like most mortgage brokers as well. They're crying out for the relationships and they're just not there because property management businesses aren't proactively reaching out to them. Let's talk about step two, and that's leaving information. All right, with that identified salesperson. What type of information are we leaving at this stage?
Well, Darren, firstly, you could leave your business card there that they could hand out, right? You can leave a business card, but you want to be leaving them a rental opinion letter. So you need to let them know so they can give that to anyone looking to build the property as an investment property. You can give the rent return. Now, you need to make sure that the wording on your letter that you're giving them, because you're signing off on this as a letterhead, right, with your branding on it, you need to let them know it's indicative of the current rental market.
Yeah.
right? And to contact you for an updated rental opinion. And it also, a lot of the time, these builds may not be in that exact location. They might have their own block of land in another area. So you need to have that information on there. So you're leaving them the rental opinion letter. That person, if they're looking to have to get a home loan for it, financials, you're helping the builder sell the property faster because you're providing them with that financial letter. Darren, you're right. I've attended to display villages, and most of the time they just get their own rental opinion from, for example, in Australia, off realestate.com.au. They ascertain the rent return based on that. So having a rental expert come to them, you being able to give them relevant information, and on that letter that you're giving them, Darren, on the back of it, 10 reasons why to use IGT Realty, right? So you've got your branding and you help them stay top of mind. You have your contact details on the back of that as well.
Yeah, no, that's great. All right, now next, step 3 is you got here going back, Dennis. So let's talk about, the reasons why we need to be going back.
Well, because the rental market changes all the time. So it's really important that you go back and update them on the rent returns, right? And you need to stay top of mind with those sales agents. And there's different sales agents at those home opens as well. So you want to make sure that you're meeting all of them, right? You want to make sure you do meet them. So you go back to the home, the display village, or you meet them in their office if they've got a home base as well. So continue to go back. How are things going with the market? This is what we're finding with the rent. And you could give them help on what particular tenants are looking for as well. That's valuable information for a builder.
Yeah. Now, Dennis, you said that also there may be a new display home that may be opening. What should we be doing if we've actually found out there's a whole new display home open that's being opened? What should we be doing then?
Oh, well, oh my goodness, Darren. Most of the time, if there's a brand new home that's opening up, they're going to have a grand opening on that particular home. You need to be there because they're going to be spreading so much social media and marketing in it to get to as many people through that home as they can on that opening day. You want to be there from the property management department. So, you're showcasing that you're the market leader in property management. You're there to help them. And the more people that they can bring to you as potential leads, the better. Because you could be there walking around. Are you looking to buy this? Is it an investment property? Just like you would at a normal home open.
Okay, well, step 4 then, adding to the database.
Well, yes, I would be adding those salespeople that are at them to your database, keeping them update on what the rent returns are doing at the moment, how you're helping people get higher returns, and adding them to your socials because you want to stay top of mind with those sales agents, those strategic alliances, connecting with them on LinkedIn as well, especially because that's where they should be, and being that top of mind with them.
Cool. All right, well done. Another really good strategy there that everyone you can be putting into place. Now, if you want some help with these, we've got many other ways to generate leads as well with these videos, but also go and check out leadmachinesystem.com. That's where we add coaching and accountability and also connecting you with a community of like-minded people with the same direction and goals as you, and that's to grow your rent roll. So go and check that out at leadmachinesystem.com. But if you just want to have a chat with Dennis as well, go straight to Dennis's diary. Just book in at leadmachinechat.com. Anyway, we'll see everyone in the next video. Take care.